Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Jason's General. We're doing another, this is the Arena Open, and I didn't record audio because I was just trying to focus. I ended up doing 5 bullets, so 5 attempts, and then on the 5th one ended up getting through. It was a pretty frustrating experience, but also a fun one, a learning experience. We went 6-3 for 4 out of 5 drafts, so that was 3 out of 5. And then obviously we 7-2'd one of the drafts. But anyway, what we're doing here is just recording audio after the fact. So here I am opening my sealed of the deck that went 7 wins. Pretty good rares. Sauron's really good. We learned that kind of throughout the draft. And then I want to talk about how I kind of sort cards for this. So I consider the rares when I'm going through the cards, but what I like to do is actually just pick every playable card in each color. I think I'm kind of just dirtling around here a little bit at the moment, but yeah, so just pick all the playable cards. So we kind of realized, like, what are we doing? And then we just started from the beginning and clicked everything that we like, that we think is playable, common or uncommon, as well as rare. But yeah, just clicking through, sorting it out. We're like, what do we like? What do we like? Everything here is decent. Ranger is pretty solid card, but yeah, we didn't end up in blue. And we're clicking through. We noticed that our black is really solid. We got Sauron, Nazgul, which is just like way better than it looks. Pretty solid little body. The death touch is super relevant, and then the ring tempt as well. We start clicking through red here. We have 3 Ulefants, which is interesting, pretty unique. Let me go through green. Green's looking okay. I think Quick Beam's pretty solid, but overall green's one of the weaker colors in this format. So we kind of got lucky. We got 2 good gold Rakdos uncommons with the Ukluk. And I forget what the other guy's name is, but our red-black was looking pretty solid. Alright, so now we're just kind of checking things out. We're like looking at the colors we have, making sure we have all the playables. For some reason we forgot a bunch of red ones. And just taking a look. Anything else left at the top? Nothing really. Like, there's definitely things that you could play. I think Surrounded by Orcs is fine, and Lorien Revealed is a good draw spell. But I think we kind of noted that blue wasn't the best in the first place, and so we were already leaning red-black just based on what we pulled. Plus, red-black is such a good archetype, and we did pull like a significant amount of removal. Alright, so we're looking at it, we're like, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Shadowfax is actually quite solid. Yeah, just looking, checking things out. Yada-da-da-da. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Radagast seems decent. It's a bit slow, it's a bit dirtily. And I think like green at its finest is definitely needs like more big bodies. So right off the bat, we're just like, let's cut everything that's not red and black. Oh yeah, Maher Uruk High Captain is our other uncommon there. That's good. Alright, I also like to separate my removal instants and sorceries to the side a lot of the times, just to kind of look at my creatures, just the baseline of creatures. And so we're looking at this, we're thinking it's pretty good. That 4/4 is okay. It's definitely playable if you have a lot of orcs or goblins and you're fairly aggressive, but we cut that as well. And we're considering Horde in the Mask, but I think the card's actually just pretty bad. If you're behind, it's really bad. If you're at parity, it's really bad. So it's really just a win more card, making it kind of mediocre. You could definitely see it being like an EDH playable card, but in limited, not so sure. Maybe if you're like a go wide deck, like if you have like the other horn as well. But I mean, even then, like you're not even trying to like necessarily hit creatures off the top if you're playing like a go wide deck in this format. So I don't know about Horn of the Mark. I think it's just not a playable rare in this format. And then I went through the different colors just to see if like we had another playable deck in like red, green. I think I actually do go through everything, but ultimately we did land on red, black. But just like I guess a point of consideration, if you're doing sealed and it's competitive, just try to go through like all your colors that are decent and just like put them together, sort them out, and then see like which looks the strongest. And that's essentially what we did here. All right, so this is kind of exciting because this is pretty exciting. So I've never really like sat down and reviewed an hour of my footage, but let's go to game one. Here we are. Hands on the play. Not really any playables early. Like we have the Ranger's Firebrand, but and the Mountain Cycling. But like ultimately, when you take your opening hand, you want to have something to do turn 3 at the latest. Oh, we do opt for it. See, I would have thought we would have mulliganed that, but I guess we just went for it. I mean, I also think that people, including myself, mulligan too much, so I've been trying to work on it. I've had some friends kind of review footage with me and review my plays, and ultimately came to the conclusion that I do mulligan too often. Alright, so we're pretty happy here. They just play this Doomblade and say go, so that puts us in a decent position because they're going slow, we're going slow. Mountain Cycle. We want to get our Oliphant online turn 5 if we can. Or sorry, turn 6. So I think it seems like they have a counter here. We just play a spell, try to bait it. Turns out they don't. Counters are super effective in this format, so you should pretty much expect if someone's in blue and they're holding up 2 mana on turn 2 or 3 that they have a counter. And just try to play around it as best you can. Like, we're just like, what's going on here? This is super suspect. They obviously got something because they haven't done anything, or they're just like behind on colors or something, but you can pretty much assume that they have something going on the other side of the battlefield. Alright, let's go in for 3. No reason to give much information. Alright, they're gonna put the second from the top, that's fine. Let's run a War Beast. Probably shouldn't have played a land before combat, but we did. Boom! Hit us with the Banish of Endorus. Let's run our Oliphant now. They got no open mana. We got a clear path. Boom. They mill a couple playables. That's alright. Let's just bash in here for 6. Did the 6 damage, taking that to 14. And I don't remember what we end up running here. I'm gonna say... Okay, yeah, we opt for the Relentless. Alright. Can't remember, but I think it has Trample as well. Which means we're presenting 12 Trample. I mean, no, sorry. Wolfont definitely gives it Trample. I don't know if it has Trample itself, so we're presenting 12 damage anyway. Really surprised they attack here. But we presume they just have like a bounce spell. Alright, swing for 12. Boom, boom. Alright, they counter our Kerbane. We hit their 6-1 now. Alright, we only got one option here. We're gonna sacrifice this guy. They bounce our not nasty end, which isn't great, but we draw Sauron on the top, so that's super solid. 4/4 menace that can bring in another creature. We also play our land, so I guess if they kill our Sauron, we just draw 3 anyway. So Sauron brings in any creature from the battlefield, tapped and attacking, but it's a 3/3 rather than its normal cost. Or it's a normal PT, I mean. Not sure what we go for, I can't remember, but I think we lead with this Torment just in case. I don't imagine that's what we do anyway. If I remember correctly, we choose the Relentless because it can give Sauron Ring Tempting. So it keeps the creature in the battlefield. The only way to keep the creature on the battlefield is if Sauron's tempted. So we take the horse, pretty good for us. And we get the... Relentless, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I did the wrong thing. That's right. I forgot I did that. Bit of a whoopsie. But it doesn't matter much because we're still presenting lethal in many ways. And they give us the sign. Take him down. And we go to game 2. Right, here we are, game 2. Open a super solid hand. We got a... Wow, we're on the play, so we got a turn 2, turn 3 play. Potentially turn 4. Hand's looking great. So slap the keep button there. And let's go. Play mountain, say go. Ooh, Nazgul's a great draw. This is looking solid. Play our Goblin Fire Leaper. Alright, they play 2/1/1s. I think I'm pretty sure we just block and trade all around. And what's next? What's up our sleeves now? Dunland, Creebane. So presenting 3 power on board here. See, opponent is 3 color. They make a little 1/1. Alright, opponent plays Relentless. Swings for 1 himself. And what do we do on our turn? We win. No. What do we do? Okay, so we Nazgul and we put the counter on the 2/2, allowing us to get in for 5. And then that also leaves us mana up to play our Vanguard. So we got a nice wide open board here. Oof. They swing in for 5. Swinging for 5 with Eomer, super solid common. Or uncommon. Makes a 1/1 if its power is the greatest on the board when it attacks. Pretty sure we just trade off for our Nazgul here, yep. Nice draw with Sauron. Dum da dum dum dum. Thinking. What are we gonna do? I could trade off for the 2/1/1s and just swing for the 5. I think that's probably the best play. Hold back the Vanguard and then play our Sauron. Also makes it that they don't have any blockers for the Menace on Sauron. Good draw. We can just straight up kill their guy, but I think we probably just swing first. I don't think there's a reason to kill it in advance. Obviously, it presents lethal, but they probably have something up their sleeve here. They got an open board of mana. And with Sauron, we'll be presenting like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 damage. Or sorry, with Nazgul. We bring Nazgul in, it's a 3/3, it gets a counter. And we're just presenting lethal. We attempt the right thing this time. We opt to kill the Relentless, we get him for 6, and then we can just hit them with the Ranger to face, and that will be the game. Either way, if those tokens stack, we still win from the Mirkwood Bats. Whew. All right, right into game 3. And this hand is definitely keepable. A little awkward without the mana, but there we go. We got it right away. So I assume we lead with our Maher Uruk High Captain. That is a mouthful. He's got his own little Murak there, so that's fine. Let's hit our Maher Uruk. Hit him with a nice. Playing the same deck. All right. So we can swing in for 2. I think that's fine. And I guess we're just thinking hard here. Does matter somewhat. The early decisions are important, but we might be thinking a little too strong here. A little too heavy. Get in for the 2. What do they got? Something up their sleeves. Ooh, Call of the Ring. Really good card to get down early. Not only does it draw you cards, but it also gives you ring tempting, so it's like double synergy. Card's really, really solid. Yada 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 yada. Here we go, in for 4. And we opt to Vanguard and Flamesmith, presenting 8 damage on the swing back if they swing in. Plus we can block here. We can block the 2/2. If we want. I mean, we don't even really need to block. We're ahead on board. We have 16 life, they have 11, so if they swing in, like, it's really not necessary to block. Killing Nazgul, sure. And now they have no mana, so I think Fourier is probably the best option here for us. Kill their captain. And then swing for 6. Boom, boom. Swing the board. Get in for 4. I think it makes sense that they wouldn't want to block here. I mean, taking 6 does suck, but at the same time, they might want to swing in and draw a card. Find an answer. Ooh, nice horn. Such a good rare. Pretty sure we're just presenting lethal here anyway, though. contemplating if we want to grow our 3/3 to a 5/5. We're also going to ping 1 damage on the Flamesmith. With the Flamesmith, so if we ping 1 damage, they have to double block the Uruk. If they don't, they block like Vanguard and the 5/5. And we still get him for 4, so there's like really no way they can get out of this. Unless they have a removal spell. Oh, and then the Improvised Club just kind of puts the cherry on top. Well, they can make one extra 1/1. They forget to make a human. And then here we can just sacrifice our Flamesmith. Get him for that 4 damage on the spell. 4 + 1. Oh no, that wouldn't trigger. But just 4 damage, yeah. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, straight into game 4. We're up 3-0. Okay, we kept a pretty good hand. We got it's very similar to our last hand actually, but yeah, we have a Vanguard into a Nazgul. So let's lead with that. Swing for 2 here. No reason not to swing. Play our Nazgul. And we're kind of desperate for a land here. We're not in the greatest position. Call of the Ring turn 3. That's pretty rough for us. But I imagine they swing for 2. So they swing for 1, they opt for the block on the 2/1. Unfortunately, we don't draw a land, but I think we still just need to stay aggressive and just present some damage. It's fine. Kinda got the Ring Tempting online. They're gonna start drawing cards. It does feel like there's a significant difference getting your Call of the Ring online turn 3 versus turn 4. Alright, we just go for the kill here. Get the thing off the board. It's pretty powerful. And we really only had one option. Okay, now they're growing their 4/3 every turn. Just It's a bit rough for us. I imagine we just swing for 2-3 here and try to trade for the Osglyph. We're in a pretty bad spot. We can't block. So we just need to put in damage and then we play our patrol. 5 mana, be as efficient as possible. Because now they're swinging for 2 every turn. Or they're swinging for the 1, drawing a card, growing their their stalwarts. Plus, they're getting the extra 3 from the 4th ring chapter. Boom, ring. I mean, took keep. Hey, leave our Nazgul alone. I think we're just contemplating whether we need to swing or not. Okay, so we let them tempt. They swing in with the stalwarts here, draw a card, discard a card, make it a 6/5. I think we double block the stalwarts and then ping their... Okay, we just single block. Single block, pass, sack, kill their flyer. Ay, ay, ay. They get their own Merc Bat. Play another Shadow. Shadow summoning. And let's be honest, we're in a pretty rough place here. Contemplating if we want to gain life or not. But the Merc Bats also drains them when we sack it, so we're like wondering if we want to do that now or we just want to get our Merc Bats down and then crack it. Okay, so we do crack the food. Draw land off the top, which is good. So in retrospect, I'm wondering if we could have swung here. I don't know what we do, but we could have swung. They either single block or double block. But the thing is, if we swing, they have 2, 3, 4, 6. So 10, potentially 13 damage coming back at us if they have a removal spell. Alright, we opt not to attack. Play our bats. Play our captain. And we gotta start chumping the 6/5. They're kind of just chilling on their side. I don't think they even necessarily have to swing in all or swing a lot. They do go for the 6/5. 6/5 and the 1/1, so they're getting in 3. We're gonna chump probably with the Uruk captain. Hmm. Well, that thing needs to go for sure, because I can just pump the team next turn. Alright, we hit their Esquire and they sack it, draw a card. Make that an 8-7. I'm wondering if that one turn, if we should have swung in. If we had swung in, they'd be less inclined to swing so much, probably. We still chumped anyway. Hard to say. But yeah, they probably would have blocked with the Took Reaper. They would have had the Bat. So they'd still be getting in for quite a bit of damage. They kill our patrol, and I think that pretty much just wraps it up for this game. Not really sure how we get out of this now. And that's going to do it. We held on strong, but ultimately it was their game to have. Alright, game 5. Not a great hand. Nothing to do turn 2, turn 3. We mulligan to 6. This hand seems pretty reasonable to keep. Alright, we opt to bottom the 4-drop. We have a turn 2, turn 3 play. Set a stop on their end step so we can land cycle here. And what do? We play our Vanguard. Say go. Glowing Dwarf Emissary. It's a pretty good card. Making treasures off of historic spells when they are cast. You can also sack them to go to creature. And we swing for 3. Okay, so they opt to amass, milling our War Beast. with our Ugluk, and swing for 3 off of the trade. They take it. Make Ugluk a 4/4, and we make the 1/1 a mass token. Ooh, Gorgoroth, not bad. So if I remember correctly, we swing the Ugluk for 5. And then we trade 2 creatures off. Because they block with the War Beast. Then we sack the 1/1. And kill their Dwarf Emissary. Giving our Ugluk 2 counters, so it's 7/6. They make a 2/2. And I think we just go ahead and just take down their 2/2 with the Firebrand. Oh, we don't, okay. Bilbo Baggins. And an unplayable rare. Pretty medium rare. It's way too expensive for what it is. Jam both. Nice. They block with their Bilbo only, so we can just kill that. Prevents them from being able to make treasure tokens if we kill the Bilbo. Alternatively, we could just play the Patrol. But I think, yeah, taking down their Bilbo is good here. Alright, we do the Fourier first. Hit the 1/1. Then we Firebrand for 2/2. And we put the Ring Tempt on the 2/2. So almost misplayed here because that untaps the 3/2. They actually, well, they can't block the 2/2 here. If we put the 1/1/0 on the Ugluk, they can't block the 2/2, so they have to block the Spearmaster. And he's like, what? Why can't we block the 2/2? Take them down to 1, they draw a card. Ugluk gets even bigger, and we play a patrol, locking down the game. I'm pretty sure we lock it down here. On top, we swing, we take them down. They got nothing. They got no blockers available. All right, game number 6. We are 5-1. Reasonable hand to keep. You got a turn 1 kill spell, turn 2 kill spell. And just draw mana for the patrol, which is good. What do they do? I think we would have smited it, but since we drew the muster, we might as well just draw a card and make an orc. We can block now, if we want to. I don't even know if we do, though, because I think we wanted to just smite the Vanguard, so we save the smite the Deathless for whatever they play next. Chip in for 1. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Do 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 do. And for 2, I think here we just go ahead and take that out. Two Rangers. Alright. Play land. Play our mountain. Foolishly. Go with the Relentless. Now, we did that because we can draw a card, discard a card. Curbane's a pretty good one. Now they get a Ring Bearer. Double Ring Bearer, their Ranger, not bad. They draw a discard. Discard one of their funky lands. Thinking. Thinking robot. Alright, we go for the swing, draw a card, discard a card. I think we just discard the Vanguard. We actually don't need it. With our hand, we got better plans, better things to do. So what do? We play our... Okay, we hit this now. Sure. And go for a creep-in. Alright. Pass the turn. Old Man Willow. Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a rough one. Get in for 1. It's a really suspicious swing, so we just don't block. Take 5. Chances are, if they're swinging, they have some kind of trick like that. Not great, brings us down, but not much we can do about that. There, Ugluk. They minus our 2/2, which is not good, actually. This puts us in a really unfavorable position. They can basically... Okay, well, they can just do that. That's awful. Now we're looking really bad. And checking their deck, we're like, man, all they've done is played removal. What's going on here? That is some frustrating stuff. We have to block. Sack. Otherwise, they just... deal 3, they kill it, they give 2 lethal. Check their hand, they have another Willow. So basically if they play a creature here, they can just sack and win. I think like ultimately like the only thing we could get here is removal, and we've already spent most of the removal we have. Nazgul's fine, has death touch. Starting to feel good. I think we're starting to feel good here. We have a blocker, but again, if they play a creature, it's not a very favorable position. They just sack it and just block them in the same place as before. So I think I guess we should have just played our Snarling Wolf here. Saved our Nazgul. Yeah, that would have been the better play, but I mean, it's hard to see that in retrospect. Or it's easier to see that in retrospect than before. Oh, they just kill our thing anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All right. So that was 5-2. So we were 5-2, and we were like, don't know if we're gonna make it to the finals here. We've already gone 6-3 3 times. Oh, 4-2. Okay, so we're 4-2 going into game 7. Really nice hand. On the draw, though. Play a land. We're going against Display Name, which, who knows, might just be a bot. We say go. A little suspicious, but we gotta play a creature, even if they have a counter. No counter. Get by Gondor. Not bad for us because we can just go ahead and kill that with our foray. Songs. That's pretty much like what we want to see them draw here. Or play here. Like, that's pretty good for us. Means they're not doing anything. We can keep punching in for damage. We draw another land, which is not ideal, but swinging for 5. Sauron. Got a lot of damage on board. They got a lot of cards though. Card advantage is good. I'd still rather be in our position than theirs. Like, that's just fine. Swinging for 4/8 with Menace. I think we put our bird out too, because if they block it, it is what it is. Decide not to block it anyway. Get him for 5. And we play our Ulefante. You just bounce it right back, sure. Alright, so they have 8 mana. This card's solid. Very good card. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but I think we sack a bird to deal 4 to face, and then just present lethal, and then we can play the Relentless afterwards. Oh, okay, wait. We can just get him for 5. Sack the bird. Hit him to face. But maybe we wait. Yeah, we see what they do. Patience is rewarded here. Oh, we don't wait. Okay, so we just go for it. All right, going into game number 8. Currently 5-2. Going against Fat Kitty. Hand looks super reasonable. We got the Mortar Muster to draw ourselves another card. Make a 1/1. Creebane to follow up. Fat Kitty. Boom, say go. Hit our mountain, fantastic. Play this little guy. A 1/1 scry. Bottom 1. Run out the Creebane. In for 3. And they're gonna ditch their generous Ent to get rest. Alright, we see their 3-color now. Nice. Hit the Sauron off the top, which is great. I think we just go in for 4. Block, sack, deal 4. Sure. Run out Vanguard. Run out our Flamesmith. Say go. They got the cool Nissa sleeves too. I really like those. No plays. Interesting. So we swing in for 5 here. What do they got? Last 1. Locker Flamesmith. Okay. And we run out of Sauron. Ooh, Rock Captain. Not bad. Maybe a little too late to get something like that out, though. Bring back their Ent. Sure. Okay, so we have to play the Nazgul first if we want the Flamesmith to stay on the battlefield. So we do that. And we remember to put the Ring Tempt on the Sauron. Swing the board. Bring out the 3/3. And that dies. We make a 2/2 as well. And we keep our 3/3. Okay, last game of the Arena Open. Game number 9. Game number 9. We're 6-2. And not really the type of hand we want to see here going into our final match. So we mulligan. This looks great. This looks really nice. Imagine we either bottom the Vanguard or the Muster. I kind of like bottoming the Vanguard because we can draw a card and get a 1/1, and then when we amass with the Durbane or the Dunland Creebane, we get a 3/3. I think the card draw is important. We do want to keep hitting lands and other spells as well. So yeah, that's what we go for. Play a land, say go. Get our third land drop, so going into turn 3, we can just play Creebane. Bad, hit another land. Creebane it is. Turn 3. Okay, a couple options here. We can foray. Or we just swing for 4, hopefully double block, and then kill either or. Okay, so we just go for the straight damage. Swing for 6. I guess this also dodges some removal, like if they had their own Smite the Deathless. Playing the foray makes sense because they can't kill it. Okay, nice. So we swing. They bounced the 5/5, which is why we didn't play the Torment in the first place. Now we can Torment. See what they got. Take. We definitely just take their dragon spell. And we get to see what they have, so that we've revealed a bunch of information. For 3. Alright, their creature for 3, exile it. Now we can smash him for 3. They can't really respond. They could like -3, -0, or 1/2 and our 2/2, but 1/1 and our 2/2, but that doesn't seem super great. Good. Luckily, they don't have the mana to do anything else. We just play out the patrol. So we know they can't do the Hobbit Sting as well as the 3/4 flash creature. The soldier, so we go ahead, we target their firebrand. They pay ward 1. We pay ward 1. They flash on the soldier. Make it a 4/2. Block the 2/2. Oh wait, okay, yeah, so they -3, -0, make this a 1. They're gonna double block. And I'm pretty sure we just sacrificed our 2/2 and clubbed their 4/2, so they have no creatures on board. We go for the 1/1. Okay. Clear their board. Get in for 2. Pass. Right. We have a 4/5 and a 2/2. Okay, Theoden. Not really enough, but turn for 4. There you go. And that's it. We get ourselves into day 2. So stay tuned for day 2, which would be coming out tomorrow. And hope you enjoyed day 1. Hope you learned something. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but also kind of stressful because of all the attempts. At the end of the day, we did get there, which was nice. So stay tuned for day 2. Will be coming out tomorrow. As always, if you like this video, much appreciated if you hit the like, hit the sub button, make a comment. Anyway, cheers.